Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. I worked for IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. This August, I will have been doing this 50 years, and I look damn good for 50 years doing this. Anyway, I do these YouTubes for 3 reasons: so you don't get ripped off. There's a lot of rip-off people, especially in the topic I'm going to be talking about today. So you get insider information, being an IRS agent and being in this industry for 50 years, and to inform you on what you need to know. Many of you have found me because I'm on the news a lot. You can look at my news broadcast and my team, which I'm really proud of former IRS agents who have a massive amount of IRS experience. You can find us at 777irs.com, and you can learn everything that you need to know about that. I want to talk to you today about the offer and compromise. I am an expert in it. When I was at Internal Revenue Service, with a pen like this, I would accept offers and deny offers. I was good enough where I was sent up to the Atlanta Service Center, or the regional office, I should say, where I taught other people to accept offers, how to receive them, how to deny them. Peter Salinger on my team is a former revenue officer. You can look him up too as well. He's worked 33 years at the IRS. He's worked over 2,000 offers and compromise. Not only was he a supervisor, he was a supervisor. So we had Julie Lynch, another talented person for the offer and compromise. There's 3 types of offers: the effective tax administration, the doubt as to liability, and the collectability offer. That's the one I'm talking about today for if you want to go ahead and settle your tax debt with the offer and compromise. First of all, I want to tell you it is a #1 scam and rip-off people in the United States. For people who think they can go ahead and settle their debt, they call a company and they get ripped off. Let me tell you a couple ways, and then I'll tell you a couple of the points about offers and compromise. If in fact, if you go Google, your first 4 ads, people on the top are ads, the bottom 3 are ads, the people in the middle are people who are really what I call their organic traffic, which is good traffic, but people in the ads are trying to sell you an offer and compromise. These people will spend over $200,000 a month. They have high-priced salesmen reading scripts. If you give them an answer, they know what they're going to say, what they're not going to say. About 40% of the money that you pay this company goes to the salesman. 40% or 50% go to the company in advertising. Believe it or not, the people doing the work only make 5%. This is a company sometimes owned by hedge funds and other businesses because they know they can make a lot of money, and some people charge an astronomical amount of money to do an offer and compromise. And the sad thing, you don't even qualify for the offer and compromise. So how do you know, first of all, if you're getting ripped off? Very easy. If you're not speaking when you call to an attorney, a CPA, or an enrolled agent, those people are not going to work your case. They're not licensed to work your case, and they don't know really what's going on but what they've learned from the company about offers and compromise. Only attorneys, CPAs, and enrolled agents are licensed to go ahead and represent you in front of IRS. Anyone else has been trained. They may give you a line, well, they know this, they know this, they know this, they know this. They don't know crap unless those 3 people answer the phone or pick up the phone and tell you about the offer. An experienced person like myself will tell you exactly what IRS is going to settle for because you've worked hundreds of offers. I will tell you exactly what IRS is going to settle for when I see your financial statement. The second way you know you're going to get ripped off is if they're just asking you questions and they're writing answers down. What's this? What's that? A firm that truly does offers and compromise is going to send you the financial statement. They don't want to do this because it takes time, and also when they find out you don't qualify, they're still going to try to sell you that. That's why they don't want to send you the form. So a true firm like myself will send you the IRS financial statement, and I only make my decision based on when I see that financial statement back, whether IRS is going to accept your offer. Offers are surgical. You have to have a lot of knowledge to get them through. IRS accepts 20% of those, and my guess is 19.5% of those accepted of the 20% are by professional, really good companies. If you need an offer and compromise to go through, you're going to want to run it to a firm like ours who've worked there. We've worked the offer program and we know what they're doing. If you're going to use someone else, that's fine. Make sure they're an attorney, a CPA, and enrolled agent, and make sure you're giving them the financials. There's a lot of other good people that do them beside our firm. They really are. There's a lot of other good people, but you working at IRS, you know exactly what IRS is expecting. The two key things about offers and compromise are this. You must know exactly the two things that's valued to IRS, and that's what is the value of your assets. The IRS wants to make sure those values are correct. You're giving them with your asset base, so IRS will check those out. For instance, on your property, they're going to use either Zillow or Realtor.com to come up with a value. And the other thing you must know is this: what is IRS? How do the national standards play into your offer and compromise? You must know this. The IRS is not going to allow the expenses you put down on your financial statement as what IRS is going to look at to say yay or nay. IRS is going to apply what's called their national standards to your case before they accept or deny an offer. The national standards you find will be in housing and clothing, they'll be in housing and utilities, they'll be in ownership of your car, and they'll be an operation of your car. IRS is going to lock you into those expenses, and that's the big aha moment. If you don't know about this, do not do your own offer and compromise, because you're going to extend the offer a year out. You want to make sure you're going to a competent firm. You want to know what you're looking for. And I would say if 20 people call me, I usually take 2 or 3 cases because the other people really aren't qualified. You don't want to give a company money unless you know you're qualified. IRS has a tool called the offer and compromise tool. You walk through, is it accurate? It's kind of good. It gives you kind of an idea. I would use it as a first step to see what IRS thinks. Please don't get ripped off by using these companies with salesmen. If they tell you when you pick up the phone they're not an attorney, CPA, enrolled agent, they ain't for you. Hang up the phone. Find someone else. I appreciate you listening. You now know the truth about offers and compromise. Give me a subscription. YouTube loves subscriptions. I love subscriptions because it moves me a little up. Thank you. You can leave me a comment. You like my video, you don't, leave me a comment anyway. I thank you for listening, and I would appreciate a subscription. Thank you.